Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the PRL Season 8 Spanish Grand Prix, in the American branch at least. And this is qualifying. We've done a lap on the mediums already, and now we're deliberating doing a lap on the softs. We eventually come out, and this first section, massive improvement here you can see on the Delta. And I was considering, do I complete the lap? Do I want to start on mediums to do the one stop? I was purple at end of sector 1, and by the last sector I was actually 7/10ths up, but I decided I would rather start on the mediums than improving to pole, which obviously I would have done if I had been 7/10ths up. We end up 4th, however, with Forza Alonso and Aaron Webb in the Haas, both in front of us, and McSendit debuting for Williams on the front row of the grid. Off we go. First thing to consider is that Meb and I are the only two cars in the top 10 starting on the mediums. So, a race possibly between us for the win, if there's no safety car interventions obviously, and obviously also if no one on the softs can make a two-stop work better than us. So through the first complex, not much positional change, at least from my perspective. At the end of the lap though, Meb would come past. He seemed to have a little bit better straight line speed than me, and I got a very poor exit from the chicane and the last corner indeed. Now we've got Dubs behind us, and I intended to let him through with DRS, because he's my teammate. Instead, I let him through here. You can hear me rolling off the throttle, mainly because he just couldn't get near me in DRS. He ended up holding me up a little bit towards the end of that stint, and the soft runners came in at the end of lap 7, 4 in the case of Forza Alonso actually, and he went for a massive undercut. And that was HSV for the taking. Just in the nick of time for that safety car. But unfortunately, that safety car was very bad timing for me. Dubsy was the car in front. He pitted, of course, and we lost a lot of track position because of that safety car. Super unlucky, would have been easy third without that. But no, now I've got extra issues with K-Dog being a lagged car there. He reappears in front, but look how much gap there is between him and the car in front. The safety car period royally screwed us here. We're behind Dubsy, several cars, we're not even in the top 10, but we are now that there's been several cars off the track. Once again I get a legal overtake on K-Dog, who was much slower through there. So I let him back through, and get more traction around the outside, so I stay P8 for the moment. Here is Aaron. Now Aaron's going for a move here on Brian. I try to get my nose down the inside, and thankfully I pull out of that, otherwise it would have been chopped off. Battle is still going between the Haas and the McLaren in front though. Down the inside goes Aaron, and it looks like he might get through. No traction on the curb for Brian, so I get better traction than him as well, and go past, following Aaron through into 7th. And even without DRS, we're coming alongside Aaron, but he seems to get away. I outbrake him a bit. He leaves some space, so I leave some space, and we take the position up into 6th, so we're recovering well here. This could have been a lot worse at this stage. Now we're after our countryman HSV once again. We passed him before the safety car. That stack meant we fell behind him. Back into the position we were at before the safety car. And that fastest lap means we're improving, and we're caught at the back of our teammate, who's on the same strategy of course. Now pitting here surely would lose you a lot of track position. In hindsight I should have pitted, but how was I to know that everyone behind me was going to pit? It's just ludicrous. Surely some people at the back should have gone for track position. Look, there's no one there. So at the restart, Forza Alonso, having pitted, is the car behind me. It's actually ridiculous. That is such a stroke of luck for the Haas driver. I can't emphasise how much track position is important in this. But everyone at the back pitted. Stunning. Anyway, here's Dubsy. We try to go down the inside of him. He goes for a massively late move on Cooper. Lucky for both of them not to be taken out. I've got Forza to worry about now on my right. Thankfully I've got more grip than him at this stage around the outside. He's on the grippier tyre though. I have him all to worry about, so I defend to the inside. And that was all fine. Now on the back of Dubsy. Not sure why he's so slow at this portion of the track. Either way we could draw alongside him, no DRS though. He outbrakes us, I go to the other side. And we didn't touch there, but I lost the rear trying to avoid him, and that allows Forza through. Even worse, I lose so much momentum that 2 cars are now on me. There's HSV, hopefully he doesn't turn across us. Oh. Position 8th, race, costly. Championship positions lost. Championship points lost. Complete failure of a race. Meb, Forza, Cooper, congratulations. Next week, Baku. See ya.